New videos every day.
Hi, my name is Rachel. Today we're going to be doing a video tutorial on eye makeup. There are tons of eye makeup tutorials out there. I'm sure you've seen them in your search today. But what there's not a lot of is makeup tutorials that are specific to a skin tone or to an eye color. I have fair to medium skin tone with a pink undertone to my skin, not a yellow undertone. I have a lot of freckles. My eye color is a blue-green hazel, which means depending on what color I'm wearing, my eyes will look a little more blue or a little more green. And if this is your eye color, you might have noticed all of the color packs out there for blue eyes or for green eyes or for brown eyes, and we kind of fall in the middle. So what I'm going to do is go over a couple of fun makeup combinations that are specific to my eye and skin tone. Some fun things that you can wear out, that is going to look really good with your complexion. The first one I'm going to start today is doing a bright, fun pink and orange combination. That'll really be a great contrasting color to make your eye color pop in the green. Whenever I do my eye makeup, I always start by doing the eye makeup first and then come in later and put on my foundation, because sometimes you can get fallout with your eyeshadow where you get a lot down here, and I usually go through with a wipe and clean that back up before I put on the rest of my makeup. So that's a tip to you. I recommend that. So today, actually, what I'm going to start with is by putting a base coat on. It's actually a primer. It's the only primer that I've found that drugstores carry. There's a lot of real expensive brands that you can get from high-end makeup stores, but L'Oreal Decrease, actually, they carry at my local drugstore. It's under $10 and it just works phenomenally. I've been using it for years, so one tube should last you a while if you go pick it up. So I just take a little bit of that, and if you kind of spread it over your eyelid, don't be shy. It's got a little bit of opacity to it, so you can really tell where you put it on. Be very gentle with the skin under your eye. It's real delicate. If you pull on it too hard, it can cause some wear and tear over time, and not tomorrow or next week you'll notice it, but 10, 15 years from now, you'll wish you might not have tugged so hard when you were putting on your makeup. Great, so now I have my eyeshadow primer on. Be sure and blend it really close to the lashes so you don't have any little chunks left over or anything like that. And now we're ready to start with some color. I am a huge fan of the high intensity pigment makeups. Those are really, really awesome, and they work really, really well. So the color that I'm going to be using today is called Saucy Color 818, and I'm actually just going to be using the lighter orange color, not the dark brown today. So that's actually going to be my base color that I use over the entire lid. Like usual, I'm going to use maybe 2 brushes today, not a whole slew of fancy brushes. So I'm just going to start with my general normal eyeshadow brush and put a nice kind of an even coating of the orange from my eyelashes to just the crease of my eyelid. This is a pretty strong color, so you may want to layer it on slowly. Start building it up until you get the color that you want. Again, just from the eyelashes to your crease. So when you open your eyes, you don't want to see any of the color from your crease up to your brow at all. You could pull it out a little bit from the corner of your eye out right here. Probably went out about ½ an inch further, probably about the width of the brush. We're going to be blending that up into the brow line later, so it's not a big deal if it's a little bit messy right now. So the next color that I'm going to use is actually a bright yellow color. This is loose pigment, so you can use loose pigment, or if you have something that's pressed, that should work well too. This does have quite a bit of shimmer in it. It's really fun to use. It comes off as a really bright yellow gold on my skin. And this color actually I'm going to be using from the inner corner to about halfway over my pupil, over the orange color. And with this color, I actually, instead of stopping in the crease, I'm going to go all the way up to my eyebrow with it. Again, from about the pupil to the inner corner of the eyelid. You can start to see the color dimension, and now how the color in my eyes are starting to stand out quite a bit more because of the contrast that's created with the blue and green in my eye with the yellow and orange of the eyeshadow. Don't be afraid to get it down close to your tear ducts. Pull it down a little bit if it's too much. Again, we're going to clean it up a little bit later before we put the finishing touches on. Next color I'm going to use is a bright blue-based pink. It's not a red-based pink, so make sure that it's got blue undertones to it. A magenta fuchsia type color would work pretty well too. And I'm going to use this on the outside corner of my eye, mainly in the crease of my brow. So this one I'm going to go a little bit higher than my crease of my brow, simply because I want to be able to get some of the color impact above what we've got going on in the inside corner in the middle already. So not quite up to the brow. I'm going to leave maybe about half an inch between where the color stops in my eyebrow. This color also has a little bit of a shimmer to it, so if you were to put it on wet, it would be extra sparkly and give a very opaque, very shiny, sparkly effect. So if you have wet, dry formulas, that's really fun to play with too. I'm putting these colors on in a specific order because if you are using the same brush for all the colors and for all the application, which many of us are, not everybody can afford 15 brushes to put on their makeup with. Using this order of putting on the colors is going to keep the colors looking less cloudy and less mottled. So that's my recommendation. Whatever you choose to do is up to you, but that's what I recommend. Okay, so now we have our basic 3 colors on, and I'm just going to actually go through and intensify these colors a little bit. I have my orange again. I'm going to go over just the very center of my eyelid and really make it bright right above my iris and my pupil. You can see how these 3 colors really work very well together. And if you are going to go out and do something fun at night, or you're going to a party, it's a really great combination of colors to wear together that really complement this eye color quite a bit. Reapplying the yellow. And then one more time with all the pink. Okay, so you can see I've gotten a little bit messy under my eyes, and now I'm gonna go through, just have a makeup wipe, go through and clean up and get real tidy underneath your eyes, because we are gonna come back and put on some eyeshadow underneath the eyelid. On the outer corners of your eyes, to create a nice clean shadow, go from the outer corner of your eye and make a soft swoop up to your eyebrow right there, and just kind of leave a rounded area of color there. That's the most complimentary and flattering for any face shape. Okay, my next application is actually going to be a highlighter that's in a natural tone. I don't recommend a real frosty blue or a real frosty pink. Mine's actually Physicians Formula Natural Eyeliner. I use this with almost every single makeup application I put on. This product is phenomenal. So, and with this, I want you to take it all the way from the inner crease all the way up around your eyebrow to the outer corner. And this is just going to highlight, and then we're going to use it later to blend the colors. Okay. Take your same brush, and I just want you to drag it inward or outward towards the outer corner of your eye on both sides. So you can see that that doesn't really compete with any of the colors that I put on, but it adds some natural highlighting underneath my eyebrow. Great, so now that we've got the basic eyeshadow application on, I'm going to recommend going through and doing some touch-ups with your concealer, and then setting that with your powder, or if you have a foundation that you like to use. I have a combination powder foundation that I like to use. So, but concealer is very important for any kind of shadows or dark circles that you have. You know, placement of concealer can be really important. You might not need as much as you ever put on. If you consider actually what's creating what you're covering up, most of the times it's the shadow right here that's actually between the ledge of this flesh and the dark circle under your eye. So oftentimes just a little tiny amount of concealer in the inner corner right here is all you really need. A little bit of a yellow-based concealer can help to hide dark blue circles under your eyes if you're really tired, or sometimes it's hereditary. You can't really do much about it but cover it up. A yellow-based concealer helps to hide those the best. So, and then I'm going to go through with my powder foundation and set everything underneath. Okay, with this look I recommend black eyeshadow and, black eyeliner and black mascara. With the black eyeliner, I find that it's best just to put it on the upper eyelid because you're doing something to really make your eye color pop. If you put a dark color on the lower lid, it kind of takes away from the color contrast that you're creating with your upper eyelid. So that's just my recommendation to you. Some of y'all wear eyeliner all the way around no matter what, and I know there's nothing I could do to stop you. So again, my recommendation is to just wear it along the top eyelid. You can put it on the inner top eyelid if you want, but I don't recommend that for this particular look. I've gotten a little bit of feedback about the way I put my eyeliner on by pulling on the skin out here. If you want to do that, and if you can find a way that's better to put your eyeliner on, that's fine. I realize that it might 10-15 years down the line cause a little more wrinkles, but really what's going to cause that is sun damage, so wear your sunscreen. I'm just putting it on the outer corner of my eyelid, making it thicker closest to the further corner, and tapering it off as I come over my iris. The color, I believe, should stop just as you come to the inner portion of your iris. Not all the way down to the inner corner of your eye. The eyeliner is just going to kind of help to define your upper eyelash. There's a lot of color going on up there, so you don't want it to take over your face. We want to still have some of your natural features stand out if you have long, pretty lashes, or, you know, we highlighted this brow area earlier to just enhance natural features. We can't forget about that. We're not all Barbie, and we don't want our faces painted up. So just a basic black mascara, whatever you decide. Be sure and get plenty of it down close to the base of your lashes where you put your black eyeliner on. You don't want it to be gappy or spacey. Did you know that holding your mouth open can help you suppress your blink reflex? If you've ever seen anybody holding their mouth open while they put their mascara on, there's actually a reason for that. So if you're wanting to put your mascara on and you blink a lot, hold your mouth open. It actually helps to hold back your blink reflex. When I do my makeup tutorials, I do my best to use products that are easy for the everyday lady to find in the grocery store. I know not all of us can afford to go and buy kits of makeup where each eyeshadow costs $20 or more. So most of my makeup collection is from my local drugstore. I have an obsession with makeup, so I go through all of it. I try the best, I try the worst, and I will let you know what works best. Okay, now that we've gotten our eyeshadow and mascara on, let's talk about the colors of blush that work best with this color of eyeshadow. I actually recommend something that is kind of a few shades darker than your skin tone in creating a contour instead of putting a color up on your cheek. This is just going to work better at keeping your complexion toned down when you have a really bright eye color going on like we've done today. You don't want to have a bright pink blush competing for it. It's just way too much going on. So I'm actually just going to use a MAC blusher, and the color is Sunbask. So I'm going to use it as a contour just under my cheekbones here. So this has more of an orange undertone to it, and I don't look real fleshed out. We've already got a lot of pinks and blues going on in the eye area. I'm sorry, a lot of pinks and yellows going on in the eye area. So where this pink comes out and meets this orange, it's a nice color contrast. Again, just contour under the cheekbone here. It's real important to blend your blush very, very well. Make it look as natural as possible. Okay, there you have it. So this is one of my favorite eye color combinations with my eye color, because the pink and the orange and the yellow are all three colors that match with the different colors that are in my irises, and on any given day with the weather, with what I'm wearing, my eye color can change, and these three colors always catch the best contrast form. So it's a really, really pretty combination. You can tone it down a little bit if you want to wear it during the daytime. Maybe just use those colors as an eyeliner real close to your lash. Or if you want to make it more intense, like I said, get some products that are a wet dry duo product. So when you apply it wet, it's a much more vibrant color. It really, really stands out a lot more. But it's a really fun thing. I could wear this with a sundress and sandals going out for the day. I could wear it for a date. I would even wear this to work. It's not too crazy. So come back to me next time, and we're going to go over another tutorial on colors with purples and pinks that really make your eye color stand out, and that's really fun for going out at nighttime. It's a really bright, fun look. So what do you want me to do? No. Cut some stuff out. There's a lot of silence in it where I'm just applying makeup.
Like, kind of need to see that, right?
Sometimes. Okay. Thanks for watching my video today, my tutorial on how to make your blue-green eyes pop with orange and yellow colors. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, rate me down there, and leave me a comment if you have any questions or if you have anything that you'd like to say, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to see you more often. Thanks.
If you liked this video, we have hundreds of more alternative videos ranging from sexual health to psychology to mind control. So if you liked it, go ahead and click on me to enter the Psychetruth channel.